Guys, I have a little makeshift tripod going on right now and it's a little bit sketchy. Yeah, anyway, hang on, I need some caffeine. So welcome to the video. I just thought, wow, my voice is like really croaky. Am I okay? And also I'm gonna be rolling around on this thing. I'm not gonna be able to stop it, so like we should just get that out of the way straight away. It was my 1 year Whistlerversary yesterday. It was Halloween. For those of you who do or do not know, we came over to Canada like in September last year to activate our work permit and go on a holiday, which I'll talk to you about. But then we came back to Whistler on Halloween last year and have lived 1 year in this beautiful place, and so much has happened, and like I just wanted to do like a little summary video kind of for myself and I guess for you guys who are interested in everything that I've done. I kind of want to just like word vomit everything I've done. I'm not planning this at all. We're just gonna like go with it because I think I can remember. And also I'm gonna put some clips, obviously maybe like over the top. This might just be like a voiceover. You might just be hearing my voice right now. I'm also gonna tell you about America because like I'm just like I have to. Also, one thing I want to see if I like look any different to when I was back home. So I'm going to put a clip of when I was home. Keep in mind that the year before I left, the entire year I was working 7 days a week. Before that, obviously working like a shit ton. Yeah, I've been working a shit ton like my whole life basically. But right for the last year was like intense, and I've been saving my whole life because, you know, bought a house and like done a lot of things in my life. But yeah, it was really hard and I felt like an actual shell of a human being. So like, let's have a look at that quickly. And to be honest, work's been really stressful and it feels like the stress is never ending, which is ridiculous. And I feel really worked up all the time and I'm scared. And I'm scared that this feeling is going to come with me because I know that things aren't just going to magically change when I move, but like I want that to happen. I want to magically everything to change. That was me, and this is me now. I feel like I look the same, but and then like sometimes I just feel like the same person, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm in Canada. Like, I need to explain that to you guys quickly as well. Like, I don't think that I tell people enough. When I was growing up, like literally, I always talked about wanting to move to America. Like that was just what I wanted to do. Like I love America. I've never wanted to go anywhere else really. And then since I was like teenager, young adult, I would always joke around that at some point I would move to Canada and like start a new life. And I usually said that if we were talking about like me breaking up with someone, because obviously I've had long-term boyfriends, and I always said, if we break up, I'm going to Canada. And then at some point I was like, hey Stefan, it's not looking like we're gonna break up. Do you want to just like go anyway? Like, do you want to come with me? And he was like, why not? Because everything was aligning with our life. We had our house sorted, like our mortgage is like down a lot. COVID was like getting there. No pets, no cars. We had a work car. Both of us had worked our jobs for like a really long time. We were ready to move on. So it was like the stars were aligning and we made it happen, which was awesome. And yeah, we've been here for a year, which is crazy. The house is all good back home. Everything's good back home, which is like probably the best thing out of everything, because that was obviously my biggest fear, is like something happening back home, me not being there. And obviously still might happen. I've still got another year. Wow, that's crazy. It feels like I've only got like a day left here. I'm like really stressed out, but I'll say that for another video because we're already at 4 minutes. Last year in September, we flew direct to Vancouver. We spent some time in Vancouver. It was lovely. We smoked weed, obviously. We had a nice time getting our work permit. Then we went to Ohio. Did we go to Ohio straight away? I think we did. That's crazy. We went straight to Lost Lands and we had the time of our life. We met a bunch of New Zealanders who became our friends and it was just wild. Then we went to Miami to relax. Had never been to Florida, so it was cool. I got to see some of my friends I haven't seen for a really long time, like literally 4 years or something crazy. Is that right? Maybe 3 years. Then we went to Austin, Texas. I got to go to Texas, one of my favorite places in the world. Then we went to Houston, Texas. We went to San Antonio. We then went to New York, which was crazy. Like, best time of my life. Just like exactly what I was expecting and hoping for, which was amazing. Like, I just recommend it so much. It was just amazing. And then we went to Washington, D.C., and we went to Philadelphia, which was amazing. And then we went to Nashville, Tennessee to go to Summoning of the Eclipse, which is a music festival, which was like just the craziest time of my life. Just, I can't even explain the weird, crazy shit, how it feels to just be in the middle of nowhere in a foreign country with like no Uber and like no nothing, and you're just like out there listening to dubstep in a cave. That's literally what happened. Then we came back to Vancouver, spent some time here again, got everything sorted, like our banks and everything. Then we came to Whistler 2 weeks before we were meant to start work. So for the first week we stayed at a hostel and not a hostel. And we met like a bunch of lovely souls that we still know to this day, which is like super awesome. And it's just like very, every time we see them, I'm just like, wow, like my OGs. So that was amazing. And then we got to move into staff housing, and we got to meet our roommates, which was awesome. And they were just like the best people ever. And we lived at a place called Westside, which I've shared a lot about. And I loved Westside, and started snowing straight away, and it was just amazing. And then I started work, and on my orientation day I met a girl called Kaya, and she is like my best friend, and I love her, and she's back again this winter. I started work, had like 2 training days, just was in the thick of it, in the absolute thick of it. It was just like the craziest time of my life. Work was insane. I got really sick, that kind of sucked, but it was fine. And I had no voice, which is funny, sounds like it's starting to happen again. I really don't want to get sick again. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's the other thing. That's a whole nother thing. We like celebrated Christmas, which is kind of shitty. And then Boxing Day was like Stefan's birthday, and everything was iced over. The mountain was like basically shut. Roads were shut. Buses stopped. Everything was awful. It was crazy. I say crazy a lot. It's been a crazy year. And then New Year's, I partied outside in the snow, drinking Fireball. No, actually, I'm not going to say anything else there because we weren't meant to party, but we may have. Went snowboarding for the first time, and then later that day I broke my wrist, which was funny. Now it's not funny, but look, like, she good. My fingers, ignore my finger. That's something else. That's quite. Oh. This one, that's my good one, which is also like not so good. So look at that. That's great. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to show you anyway because I love to. I'm just like, you guys want to see my broken wrist? It was inevitable. Like, I'm the most clumsiest person I've ever met. Told everyone before I left, I'm obviously going to hurt myself. Thought it'd be on the mountain. Wasn't. It was walking home. So work is just amazing. I got promoted a few times. From entry cook to intermediate to junior sous. I met obviously a lot of people at work. We party, have fun. Then in like April and May, it became spring. It was starting to get like a little bit warmer up there. People were leaving. Had to say goodbye to a lot of people. Some forever, some not forever. Because some are coming back this year, which is super exciting. May, the mountain shut. And it was spring and summer, spring, so I don't know. It was getting hot though. It was like 15 degrees. We were all out at the lake. We were enjoying the lake, enjoying the trails, enjoying seeing like different side of Whistler that we had never seen. I kind of skimmed over winter. Winter was like, yeah, a lot of core memories. That's all I'm gonna say. But just like working on a mountain, it's just like, I can't even describe it. It's the craziest feeling. Every day you get up there and you're like, I'm on a mountain. Like, I'm literally in like I'm above the clouds, working in a restaurant. Super random. Also get free food, so that's quite good. We decided to stay in Whistler for summer, which was exciting, and we got to enjoy some free time and go visit lots of lakes. And I kind of took on my new role, another promotion. Got to enjoy working in summer, just like the same place but so different, and new people. I got to meet new people again. But then summer, right? Summer where I was at for me, because I had always planned that this year I would be going to festivals, and I was like, I'm going. I don't really care what work says. Well, work were really good, and I was obviously like, please, like, I love you, please. But also I was like, I'm going. Like, to myself, I was like, I'm going. If it means I gotta quit my job, so be it. But luckily I didn't have to. So in July, I went to Shambhala. It's hard to say in my Australian accent. Shambhala. Went to Shams, and it was like a week-long festival in BC. We drove there. It was our first road trip, first car camping festival. Got to see friends that we haven't seen for a long time, and it was really amazing. Got to like do crazy shit that I've never done before. And then in August, I went to Base Canyon, which has like been my dream since probably like 2019, which was insane. Like, the venue was insane. It just gave me like such great vibes, and I just had the best time with Stefan. And then in September, obviously, I went to Lost Lands again, which is crazy that I got to go to 2 Lost Lands in the time that I've been gone, which is like, I waited so long for the Lost Lands 2022. Like, felt like I waited my whole life to get back over here. And then this one was just like the best one yet. Like, literally, I can't even describe how amazing Lost Lands is as a music festival. It's just the best festival on earth to me, obviously, because dubstep, and just like the memories that I made there and the people that I met. Like, I have so many people that I just like love in my life, even though I don't see, I'm gonna cry, I think. I don't see them very often, but like, they like mean so much to me. And yeah, it's just crazy, the crazy shit that dubstep has done for my life. Everyone's like, yeah, dubstep, like, bro, I've been traveling all around America and met so many people, and just like met the nicest people and supporting the nicest artists alive. Like, nothing can compare to that. So anyway, Lost Lands was amazing. And then when I came back, the mountains closed. We closed early, and thought I would be out of a job for like 2 months, but actually I got promoted and I'm a head chef. I'm cooking, as you know. Yeah, so I've been working, like getting stuff ready for winter, which is like, winter is like a huge beast of a job, so lots to organize. And yeah, I'm like really looking forward to winter. And this time of year like has been so crazy, because I get to enjoy fall and get to see like the trees changing and the weather changing and the mountain changing. And did I mention I've seen bears too? Like, fuck bears, that's crazy. I almost ran into one the other day. So anyway, yeah, it feels so surreal that the weather and like the environment is starting to look like how it did when I got here. And just like every single day this place changes, and like you look out your window, or like you look on your drive, or you're going up the mountain, and you're like, this place is so insane. And it's such a blessing that I get to live here. And yeah, I'm so happy. Like, obviously, like day-to-day life is still like this, you know, it has its ups and downs, but like when you can like look outside and be like, holy shit balls, this place is sick. Like, that's, yeah, I'm gonna try and cherish this winter. I got a big bucket list going. But yeah, that's been my year in summary. It's been a crazy year. I've done a lot. I don't know what next year will bring. I'm still trying to work out what I'm gonna do. Right now I just want to focus on having a successful start to my winter, and being grateful for life, and looking after myself, and taking care of my friends, and creating like the magic that is Whistler, because it's got to come from us. And it's going to come from the people that have lived it. And I'm like, my summer highs, I'm like, bro, you have no idea what a good winter is. Like, the snow is just like the snow just changes your life. I don't know if that's like because I'm a Pisces and I love water and snow is just frozen water, but the snow is life-changing. I don't know how else to describe that. People that live in Alberta their whole life are like, shut the fuck up, bitch. The snow sucks, but honestly, it's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, do I want to stay here forever? In Canada anyway. Maybe. I go very back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, I want to go home. And then I'm just like, I want to stay here. That is my year in review. I hope that inspires you to have a great year or season in Whistler. If it's your first winter approaching. Ew, I just wet my face with my coffee. If it's your first winter coming up soon, I wish you all the best, and I hope you stay safe and have fun and just have the best time ever. And I hope that you find magic in your life. So, okay, I appreciate y'all. I will see you next time. Actually, I'm going to see you again shortly because I'm going to film some more videos. But yeah, please make sure you subscribe and follow me on Insta, please.